What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the Gaming Alvin. And as you can see, we are in Dig VR. And this game will be releasing on April 29th and not on May 1st like originally planned. I was given a review key. I already have a review on my channel. So if you're interested in the game and you want to know what it's about, check out the review or stick around in today's live stream and let's play together some Dig VR. I can tell you right now, it's a super fun game. It's super polished, and yeah, it's a relaxing sim with arcade vibes in it, which is pretty cool. And yeah, the graphic is relatively simple. It is a bit blurry. Honestly, the resolution could use a bump up, but that can be always fixed with a little patch. Anyway, welcome to the Gaming Alvin. If you're new here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, or just say hi in the chat. And if you're not new to the channel, welcome, and welcome. So yeah, what are we gonna do? Well, obviously, I already played the game. We're gonna do a new game though, because now I can deal with the controls. You know, it takes a while to get used to it if you're completely new to the game. I already have everything set up for the comfort and this and that. I have everything turned off for comfort settings, of course. I don't like that. I don't have motion sickness, so for me, it's not a problem. Let me just double check to make sure my microphone is on. As always, I am very paranoid about that, because the last time I did my my Metro stream and it turned out my mic was not turned on. So I'm just double checking. Just double checking here. Okay, everything's on. You guys should hear me. And yes, maybe take it a little further away from the mic, from the mouth. All right. So we're looking good. Yep. So you guys should hear me good enough. Right. So enough talking. Let's get digging. So what do we got here? Comfort presets. Oh, my hand. Okay, my hand's stuck up there. That's new. Yep, my hand is stuck up there. So let me turn off my controllers real quick. There we go. Not sure what that was about. So, comfort presets, custom, free movement, smooth turn, vignette off, everything off, dots off, no dig assist. Alright, finish. Alright, so here we are. I am very far back, so let me adjust my seat position. Nope, not up, down. Definitely want to go forward. Alright, because you gotta work with the levers here, and if they're so far away, you gotta go like forward, back, so it makes it more comfortable like this. Yeah, I think we're good. Nice. Alright, so we are in the tutorial. Morning. The time has finally come. You need to start thinking about your future. No more getting up after midday. No more lazing about with your feet up, streaming shows, and scrolling through social media. It's time to knuckle down and get stuck onto some hard graft. The digger is nearly as old as fickle as me, but it will serve you well while you learn how to operate it. Don't worry, I'll be right here to guide you through the basics, but far enough away should the digger decide to call it a day. Okay, let's get you started. Hopefully I won't regret this. You can grab the tablet. I already did, yeah. Okay, it's time to test your driving skills. The beast handles like nothing you've driven before, so don't worry if you don't get the hang of it the first time. Well, lucky for me, we've already played it. You can also use the left stick and right stick to drive the digger, drive over the location marker. Yeah, if you do it with the sticks, you can do it with the analog sticks, but it's not as immersive, so I prefer to do it this way. And left stick is a boost button. Alright. Well, it seems like you've got that covered. Now let's try some digging. I'll guide you through the digging process step by step. Good job. That's the basics covered. Now let's get you digging on some dirt. Right. So there's two control options that you have. You can do wrist movement, or you can do the arm movement like I'm doing. The wrist movement is okay, but it's finicky because it's very sensitive for some reason. So I prefer the arm movement. I'm just more accurate and more precise with the movements. So I prefer to do it that way. Like I said, I already played this game, so I know the controls. Press the triangle to highlight the remaining dirt. Ah, okay. Excellent, you seem to have the hang of digging, kind of. Practice makes perfect, and remember, it's all in the wrist. Empty any dirt that's still in your bucket onto the tarp, and then reverse out to drive over the location marker. Your cab and tracks rotate separately. Use the compass in your cap to check alignments. Right. Alright, so let's go over to the waypoint marker. There it is, without destroying anything here. Hello, Mr. Farmer. Please don't go under the shovel. Right, okay, time to learn about lifting and placing. There we are, pull it up, and let's go. To rotate the hay bale, okay? Simple enough. Now, down. Place it down, there we are. Looks like nothing can stop you. Life as a digger operator awaits, unless it's just the fame, money, and glory you're hoping for. Good luck with that. Either way, good job. When you're ready, park up at the farmhouse and let's have a brew. So, let me just get this a little bit further together here. Alright, there we are. I don't know if that was all of the tutorial or if there's still something left. Ah, okay, part 2. Oh, now I'm a little bit too close to the levers. Gotta definitely go back. Way back. Don't know why we're so far forward now. Alright, there we are. Was really close. It was never in doubt. This old machine still has a lot to give. The Digger comes with a built-in radio so you can listen to some tunes while you're working hard. Dig FM would be my choice, but I don't know what the kids are into these days. So, I know what channel I want. I want the Oceanic Beach, because that's super relaxing, cool vibe. Right, time for some real work. We need a new well digging. Drive over and let's make a start. Using the left and right analog sticks, dig out the hole and place the dirt on the blue tarp. Keep as much dirt on the tarp as possible. But, as you can see, there's a bigger bucket there. So I'm going to drop. Okay, I can't drop it. That would have been a bit quicker. Okay, there's a rock. These jobs are never simple, are they? Now we have a rock to remove before you continue with the digging of the new well. So much for me hoping to get off early. You're going to have to change the breaker tool head to get rid of the rock. I would suggest emptying any dirt in your bucket onto the tarp first. Is there even dirt in there? It's not really much that I... Nah, it was empty. Okay. So, hold the square button to detach. There we are. And then we move over here. Grab the breaker, and let's break up the rock. And there we are. Now reattach the bucket. Let's see if I can get the big bucket now. There we are. Well. You've done a grand job. When you are ready, drive over to the barn. You might want to empty any dirt that's still in your bucket. There we are. Where's the barn? There it is. Turn on the boost mode. Oh no, it looks like the digger is on its last legs. You better get it back to the barn pronto. Well, it looks like the old digger has had it. The poor thing. It's only good for scrap now. Still, it served me well over the years. On the bright side, it appears you've got a real talent for this line of work. Alright. The good folks of Diglington are in need of a person with your newfound skills. We have an old warehouse down the road with a mini digger, and that you could use to start off your own business. Why don't you go take a look? I'll chat to the locals and try drum up some work. Alright, so that's the tutorial completed. Like I said, I've already played it, so the controls I'm already familiar with that. If you are new to the game, it can be a bit weird because you kind of got to figure out what stick does what, where the movements go. So yeah. Anyway, welcome to your warehouse. This is your base of operations in the town of Diglington, where you will grow your fledgling business into a thriving one. Never heard that word before. The folks at Diglington have a variety of jobs that need completing, and they are willing to pay good money. Are you ready to grab this opportunity with both hands? Then it's time to knuckle down and dig in. Okay, let's get you moving. Push the left stick to walk to the location marker. There we are. To turn, move right, left, yeah. There's also a radio in the hub, which is very good. Oceanic Beach. So, location marker. It might not look like much, but as you build up your business, it will fill with bigger and better machines. So that's the only machine we have right now, and that's the mini digger. Let's give the mini digger a new look. Head on over to the customization screen. You only have access to a few options for your digger at the moment. As you progress through your career mode, options will become available. Okay, it's time to get some work done. When you're ready, make your way over to the job board. So as you can see, here's all the customization options that you have. These are just the paints that you can select, and you can unlock them by earning the so-called dig bucks. And there's quite a few available here. Then you have skins, which will make it look like that. There's actually already a few available that I can choose from. Okay, I'm a red digger. There's also stickers that you can add. You can also select like the stick. Then you only have it in the front, which I'll do here. And then you have the boom arm, which is in the middle. And then you have the body, which is all the way in the back. And you can put a decal on that as well. And here's a bunch of decals available as well. And here's more. As you progress, you unlock more decals. You unlock more skins. I want this one here. I like this one really a lot. This one's pretty cool too. So you got quite a bit of customization available here. And I don't have any money, so I can't buy anything new. And yeah, currently, as you can see, there's 4 diggers in total. There's mini, small, medium, large. And then also, oh, they're not there yet. Usually you have 3 mini games available, but I guess we have to do a job first in order to unlock that. Right. So, this is Diglington. It's full of people in need of your skills. From here, you can access all your available jobs, with new ones becoming available as you successfully complete others. It looks like your first job just came in. Using your hand, aim the laser pointer at the available job and press the cross button to select it. So, we are in Old Diglington Estate. Mrs. Wyatt Fishy Business. Mrs. Wyatt Fishy Business. An elderly couple needs help with a project in their garden. They aren't as young and agile as they used to be, so have called you in to help with their idea. They haven't been able to clear away things in the garden, so you'll have to be careful where you drive. And yeah, so there's 3 modes here. There's the graded mode, which is your main campaign. The less things you break, the better your score. You're trying to go for S rank, of course. Then there's the Zen mode, which is the chill version of the game, where you can just break everything and just finish a job without worrying about anything. And then, of course, there's Time Trial, where you can go for gold, silver, and bronze. And then there's leaderboards up here, which adds replayability to the game, which is pretty cool. But what we're focusing on is the graded mode. Alright, gotta calibrate. I'm a little bit off calibration here today. Hello, my dear. We are sorry to have to trouble you to do this for us. My husband and I are not as young as we used to be, and we've been wanting a pond in the garden for a while now, but we just aren't capable of digging one ourselves. We have managed to mark out the area where we want a pond, so that should help. Please try and be careful of my garden furniture, especially Penny's doghouse. Kind regard, Mrs. Wyatt. So as you can see, we are in a nice little town resident area here. Very, I saw a few reviews saying it's very British. Can't confirm that. But yeah, I guess it kind of looks like it. So, let's get started here. Radio's on. Breaking objects will give you negative marks. This impacts your end grade and payments. As you can see, there's stuff laying around here. Do not run over that, because that will give you negative marks and will have a impact on your end score. So, dig within the yellow zone, which is located here. That's where you have to dig. Anything red will give you minus. Dump dirt on the blue tarp, avoid negative marks. Press triangle to highlight the remaining dirt. Yeah, okay. Right. So, let's get digging. This is one of our first jobs, so it's not too complex. So I have dig assist turned off. If you have it turned on, what it does, it automatically closes the bucket for you. I personally find it to be less effective. For me, it always felt like I'm not getting as much dirt as when I would do it manually, which I don't know why, but yeah, having dig assist turned off for me works better. Open up that bucket. So let's get it lined up here. And let's get the next scoop. It's a pretty small shovel, so we have to go back and forth a few times. Also, I can turn around. That makes it quicker. Empty the bucket. Let's turn back.
Does your digger suffer from sticky pistons? Can't extend the arm the way you used to? Well, come on down to Bill's
actually,
Piston Oil and
you know, no. Let's do it this way. Let's go. Sorry about that. Still kind of getting used to it. The mic's still a little bit in the way sometimes. Right, I gotta watch out that I don't run over the chairs here. And we are off. Gonna land up here. Yep, that looks good. Pull it back. Close the bucket. And then let's go empty that one. There we are. Reverse. Now the question is, can I get close enough to dig it out without... Ooh. Easy there. Alright. One more scoop and we should have all the dirt out. Got 91% of the dirt, so when we take out this corner, we should be all set. Wonderful. Thank you so much for digging out the pond. Go and park up the digger and I will arrange your payment. Alright, let's dig out, or let's drop the dirt first. Here we are. And let's get out of here. And also the tablet here, as you can see, it shows you your objectives. But this one was pretty clear. I mean, it was just digging out that hole there. And now we have to drive back to the entrance where we came from and park up the digger, and then we will get money. And of course our rating. There we are. You've done a wonderful job digging out the pond for us. That machine of yours is terribly noisy but ever so useful. Back in our day we would have been going at it for days just using our hands. I can't wait to sit at the side of the pond when it's full of fish. I just hope the cat next door doesn't get any ideas. Best regards, Mrs. Wyatt. And there's our rating. And here you can see if you have done any mistakes, which I haven't. And total earnings is 300. I unlocked some new customization, and I got the S rank. So that's the first job completed with the mini digger. And of course, the further you progress, the more complex your objectives will become. A couple more jobs have come in. You can choose one of the new jobs. Try minigame, sandbox, lost treasures, or just explore the warehouse. So, yeah, here is the lost treasures. Puts you in like a fairground space that's limited. And you have to dig out treasures. And you can always dig out one per day. And it will be added to your treasury right here. And there's quite a bit here. So it has a replay value to come back every day to get that treasure. We'll go into that after we complete a few more jobs. Then we have the sandbox mode, which is you can use whatever you want, all the tools that are available. So you can do whatever you want. There's a trophy for this, 90 minutes in sandbox mode. I mean, yeah, I guess you can do that, but not that interesting, honestly. But if you're going for platinum, it's an easy platinum trophy you can get in this game. So you have to do it, unfortunately. Then there's the mini games I was talking about. So there's the bowling, there's a ball pit, and there's a hook a duck. So hook a duck, we'll do them later. But hook a duck right here is you're in the middle, and you got a bunch of ducks here, and you got to grab the ones that are wearing hats. You got to put them in a bucket as fast as you can. The ball pit, you have to get as many balls out of the ball pit, blue ones, and there's blue and red ones. The blue ones give you points, the red ones do not. They deduct your points. And then there's bowling, where you have a bowling ball hanging from your digger, and you gotta knock them down with the physics, which is pretty cool. But like I said, we'll get into that later on. Yeah, and here now you can see them here on the wall. Now there is still 2 more walls over here, so maybe they will add some more mini games in the future. That would be cool. And but like I said, the main focus I think they should do, especially with the PSVR 2 version, is they should up the resolution in the headset a little bit more. It is running great. The frame rate is super, everything, nothing to say about that, but the resolution seems a bit blurry. So that's the only downside I have, or the only complaint I have about this game currently. So we are back in Old Diglington. What is it called? Estate, yep. And as you can see, there's 2 new jobs available here. So Catherine's Smelly Dilemma and S. Fuller Lost Toys. Okay. So what we'll do first, let's do the Smelly Dilemma first. You have been requested to help out with a personal problem. A couple's relationship is starting to stink, and by all accounts is on the brink of ending unless something can be sorted out. You will need a new tool to get this job completed and avoid the years of happy marriage being flushed away. So, we're going to be using a new tool, and this is how the game kind of introduces you to that, is you do jobs, and then you're going to be introduced to some new tools, which is laying over there. So let's get everything turned on here. Hello, I'm ever so grateful you have taken this job on. I've just about had it with my husband stinking up our lovely home. It's become unbearable. Drastic times call for drastic measures, and therefore I have bought him his own outhouse. The outhouse is in place. I just need the pipework installed, and then there will be no more of his bad smells to contend with. Here's looking forward to a sweeter smelling home. So apparently he's pooping so much that it stinks really bad. And this is the game has a little bit of humor in it. I think it's really cool. Like I said, it's a light-hearted simulation with arcade vibes, and it has this humor in it, and I think that's pretty cool. I enjoy this. Alright, let's get lined up here. I'm going to try to do it right from the get-go, because if we have to go digging... Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's why there's a pipe there. It's like, why isn't it working? Yeah, you want to do it right at the beginning, because if you're searching for dirt to fill up that percentage, it can be a bit annoying. Wait, is there anything behind me? Here's a bench, but I think I have enough space here. Okay. Got 69% already. Okay, can't go too far back anymore. Yep. See, now that's exactly what I mean. If you don't get it all, I'm missing 3%. Now you gotta try to figure out where that 3% is. But you can press the triangle button. Oh, okay, there's still a little pile there in the middle. That should definitely be 3%. Or not. Huh. I can scoop out some more here on the sides. But don't get too close to the border, because then you're going to go into the red area and you will be given a penalty point, which of course you want to try to avoid as much as you can. There we are. Right. So, now we got to go grab the pipe. Oh, I am not. Ooh. Careful. There we are. Okay, gotta be careful here to not knock over the umbrella. And then let's go back over there and insert the pipe. And then I believe we have to fill up the hole with the dirt that we shoveled out. So when it's green, you can release it. It'll automatically place it back in there. Great job. It's one step closer to being able to breathe clean air again. Toilet humor always gets me. I don't know why. It's just you can always find more dirt in the dirt to use in the green skips. So it's unlimited dirt in there if you can't manage to get all the dirt back in here. Because I'm gonna dig it up here, fill up the shovel, and then we're just gonna put it back in here. Now here we have to watch out that we do not miss the hole, because otherwise you will be deducted points. So I might want to go back a little bit here. I got 47%. Making good progress here. %. I think 2 more scoops and we should be done. Yep, 8%. Left to go, and with this shovel we should be all good now. Let's make sure we fill it up over here, because we're going over the yellow area. Okay, guess that wasn't my last shovel or my last bucket. Yep. Guess we fill it up here. There we are. That's the pipe cover. Drive over and equip the compactor in order to compact the dirt to complete this job. So this is where we get introduced to a new tool. Drop bucket and grab the compactor. There we are. And let's turn around. Now, what we got to do is gotta flatten the dirt. Hold the cross button to activate the compactor. Yep. Compact the dirt. Try to keep the compactor inside the yellow area. Alright. Oh, how exciting. We must be the only house on the street with a his and hers toilet. Park up the digger and we'll sort out your payment. Alrighty. So, that's this job completed. Quick and easy. That should be no mistakes either. Thanks for doing a fantastic job. My home will be forever rid of bad smells. I just hope he remembers to close the door when he visits the toilet. The last thing I need is the neighbors complaining about the view. Thank you again. Kind regards, Catherine. So, yeah, no mistakes. S rating, 300 big bucks, and some new customization. Very cool. Minigames are now available. They can be flipped from the posters or in the garage. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. Like I said, we'll get into that later. So. I didn't unlock that yet. That's okay. I did see that we still have a job available in the old Diggersly estate. S. Fuller, Lost Toys. Not a big payout. The family is in need of your help in their garden. They are having a slight problem with their kids and have been toying with the idea of how to deal with the situation. They have requested for you to go over and sort the problem out. It will also require you getting to grips with a new tool head. Okay, so we're going to be introduced to a new tool again. Ah, saw. Okay. Hi there. Thanks for agreeing to do this. Our trees seem to be a magnet for all the kids' toys, and they keep getting them stuck up there. We are getting a bit fed up with it now. Therefore, the solution is to remove the trees, and then we won't have to worry about it anymore. There are 3 big trees that need to come down. Please try to avoid causing any damage to my property when the trees fall. Thanks, S. Fuller. Alrighty. Press circle button to change the orientation of the saw. Ooh. Drive to the location marker in front of the tree. Fantastic, just 2 more trees to take down. And of course there's stuff all around here, so make sure to not destroy that. And as you can see, we are in a nice, comfy little neighborhood again. It's very cool. You always feel like you're actually present in the area you're working at. You never feel like you're just alone. There's people walking there, and it does look really nice. Like I said, the only thing in the headset is the resolution. That's the only thing I wish they would up. Of course, without losing performance. But yeah. Okay, let's gotta watch out here that I don't knock anything over. Takes care of the other tree. Now here we have to be a bit careful. We're still in the yellow. Yeah, I gotta be careful though to not knock over that pelican statue. Uh-oh. Okay. Our kids will be thrilled to get their toys back now these trees are gone. Once the trunks are out of the way, we'll be free to have a good kickabout. Alright. Now, we have to go and grab the new tool, which is going to be a grabber, in order to get these trees out of the way. Hold the square button to detach the saw. Yep. There we are.
That didn't put you in a good mood.
There we are. You can turn it around, of course, rotate it.
There's so much more to come, so stay tuned.
Activate the grabber, yep.
My favorite.
Use L2, R2 to rotate the grabber. There we are. Grab the tree trunk and place it onto the nearby yellow tarp. Okay, 2 more to go. Oop, that didn't grab. There we are. Now let's back it up without destroying anything here. And we have 1 more left to go. Must be nice to have our own pool at home. That's everything. The garden looks so much bigger, and hopefully no more lost toys. Park up the digger and I'll sort out your payment. Alrighty. You've done a wonderful job taking down those trees. The kids can have their toys back and not worry about losing them again. Thanks again, Stephanie. And as you can see, no damage has been caused, 200 dig bugs, and we have unlocked some new customization options. And I think that lumberjack customization is the one I'm looking for. So, let me see. Skins. Yep, that's the one I want. I want to buy that. I like it. Looks so cool. Yeah, so we got some more decals here. And we got some new paint jobs. Green. Well, that's a cool color. Yep, and that's it for now. And I believe we have a new area unlocked. Yep, Diggersly District. T. Jackson City Living. A worksite a worksite downtown is looking very messy. It looks like the site manager hired a bunch of cowboys and the site is just a mess. He's asked for you to head on down there and help get the project back on track. So we're now on an actual construction site in the city area. Hey, thanks for getting down here so fast. We really need your help. The contractors we have previously had made a mess, and we'd like you to help to clear it up. It serves us right for trying to keep the costs low, but that has clearly backfired. Sadly, we got what we paid for, I guess. Anyway, I'll let you crack on. You seem competent enough to get this job back on track and save me from getting fired. Cheers. So, a little bit more to do here. We have to grab her, so I guess we have to grab all the trash, get the compactor to compact the dirt here, and yeah. So let's get going. So, and it shows you where to bring the stuff. So these containers here go on the yellow tarp. There's a bunch of trash over there, and as you see a yellow container over there, so I have to probably put that in there. And it does look very cool. I mean, you really feel like you're in a big city. And there's Dig FM, by the way. So cool. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the graphic style is very cartoonish, questy-like, but it works. I mean, the gameplay is so much fun, and it just works. It's weird. If you're in the game and you're playing, it just works. The ambient sounds, the radio, it all just works really good together. I don't know how it looks on the flat screen, obviously, but in the headset itself, you really feel like you're in here. Like I said, the only thing I wish they would update is the resolution, because I feel the resolution is a bit too blurry or too low for the PSVR 2. Could be higher. Like I said, I don't know how possible that is. I don't know how much performance that would affect. But yeah. Alright, so this stuff we have to bring into the container over here. But here you gotta also make sure that you don't run into the container, because that will deduct points. And like I said, you never feel like you're alone somewhere. You always have people running around, walking around here. And that just adds so much to the game. It's little details, you know, that make a game. Especially for me, I'm someone who looks at little stuff, you know. I'm not nitpicky about it, but I always enjoy when developers watch out for that, especially ambience. Ambient is for me always. Ambient is a lot. It's like, you know, going to amusement parks. If you have rides that are really well themed, and then I lock. God, I can't speak today. I really pay attention to like the music and the whole surrounding, how it all fits together, and I just enjoy it when they really look at the finer details. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just little NPCs running around, not important to the game. But like I said, for me, it just adds that bit of immersion. You know, like him filling up the cement truck, him over there checking the generator. And I think that's cool. It was just little details like that. Okay, I don't know why we have to grab this with a digger, but okay. We probably could have just picked that up, but using a digger looked way cooler. Okay, yeah, exactly what I said. Alright, we've got some more trash over here, but I think after that we have it, and we just have to compact all the dirt. Can't go any further. How much more stuff do I have? Because it's getting a bit full there. That should be doable. One more trash bag and one more pallet. Ooh, I don't know. Can I? It's already as high as I can go. I don't know if that's going to be high enough to get it in there. Ooh, just barely. Some people might call us lazy for using a digger to clear that all away, but what else were we going to do? Use our hands? Perhaps we should be using diggers to solve all life problems. Okay. Oh, I guess we don't have to pick up the pallet. Alright, so all we have now is the compactor areas here. Flatten up the dirt. Grab the compactor. You always, as soon as the markers go away, stop instantly, because if you continue doing it, it will give you minus points. So as soon as you see those, the yellow and the red area go away, stop. Next. Okay, this one's a bit more tricky. Make sure to not hit that middle section here. That's a smaller ones right here, a little more dirt. Okay, let me go over to the other side here. Well, I'm already here, so I might as well do this area real quick. Still a few spots left, but okay. Alrighty. That's all the work done. Now drive the digger up the slope and park behind the office, and I'll sort out what we owe you. Alright, we gotta go up there. Nice. Another job completed. Up, go, go, go. Use the boost. I gotta really go forward here. Gotta lean forward to grab the handles. There we are. Cracking job, mate. Now that's all sorted. We can start planning the rest of the work, and we'll be sure to keep you in mind if anything else comes up. Take care. T. Jackson. So another S rank, no mistakes made, and new customization. So that's 4 jobs completed now with the mini digger, I believe. Alright, so we have these 2 districts completed in the district and the estate. Now we are at Diggling Way. Derek Gray, Road Warrior. There's been some strange tremors in the area. Seems to have caused all kinds of damage and blocked the only road into Diglington. The council have been in touch needing urgent help. If the mess can't get cleaned up soon, and it puts the Grasp and Blurry Festival in real jeopardy of being cancelled, there will be uproar if that happens. Well, then let's go clean up that area. Hey there, thanks for getting here so quickly. The tremor last night shook some debris down from the cliff sides and is stopping people from getting into town and, more importantly, stopping people getting to the festival. We can't have large rocks scattered on the road, so once broken down enough, grab them and put them in the skips. It seems everybody and their mums has an excavator around here, but we'd rather have a pro like yourself sort it out for us and get the job done right. Many thanks, Derek Gray, Diglington Chief of Operations. Alrighty. Alright, so I have the breaker. Remember, break the rock inside the yellow break zone or you'll receive a negative mark. Okay. Gotta watch out I don't knock anything over here. Ah. I think that's a little bit outside of the yellow area. There we are. Okay, so that rock didn't vanish. So I have to pick that one up. And there's a little rock hidden under there. Okay. I'm pretty sure that one will disappear though. It's so small. Yep. Right. Now we gotta go and get the grabber. Grab the rocks, put them in the skip here, and the tree logs I guess we have to put on the truck. Okay, let's grab these rocks here, and then we'll grab the tree logs, and we'll put them on the trailer. So that takes care of the rocks in this area. Now we just have to go and grab the tree logs, and then there's a few smaller rocks over there, but those are small, they should vanish. Okay, now this is gonna be a bit more tricky. Okay. Not quite sure. Let me grab the other one, see if it registers. Okay, let's see if this one registers now. 'Cause I'm not. Ooh, lucky that wasn't a truck. Oh, I can't go any higher. That's. Oh, it's the wrong way around. Okay. Nice work. That will make it easier to get this job finished off with those out of the way. Okay. So yeah, it worked. That's all that matters. Okay, there's a lot of dirt there, so I have to definitely dig that away in a minute. But first, let me take care of the rocks. Put down the grabber. Now let's grab the breaker. There we are. Righty. All rocks gone, all rocks taken away. Now we just have to get rid of the dirt. Okay, let's see how we can. Yeah, it's pretty tight space here. That will make it work. Not very full, but I guess as much as I could grab in that area. Ooh, almost went over that. That would have definitely given me a negative mark. Okay, we've got 70% so far. So that, and then maybe some in the front here, and we should be all good.
Now a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Have you had a long day flying around here, there, and everywhere? Did you get up at the crack of dawn for that real work? Are you a bird? Then come on down to Bernie's Bird Bath Emporium. Wash off those feathers and shine up that beak. Take a relaxing bath that you deserve. Bernie's Bird Bath Emporium. Only the finest bird baths in town. Every visit from Bernie I bought as a bad gift and then thoughtlessly abandoned.
Right, 87%. So next is that pile right there.
To help us, please consider adopting a companion pebble. Come to our newly refurbished Pebble Zoo and sign up for adoption. Thank you.
Here's something I think you'll like.
%. So the next one's going to be that part right here, and I think that should be the last 4% that we need. Now, just how am I going to do this without breaking anything? Obviously. Very good. 100%. There we have it. All clear. Time to rock and roll out of here. Go and park the digger. Alrighty. Do I have to empty the bucket first? I don't know. Let's empty it just to be on the safe side. Not that we get a deduction for that. Well, that was really much. Alright, turn on the boost mode here. And let's go to the marker. And there we are. What a cracking job. You really tore it up out there. Now people can get through and see all the groundbreaking, earth-shattering experiences we have on offer. And just in time for Grasping Berry 2. All the best, Derek Gray, Dickling Chief of Operations. And as you can see, no mistakes, S ranking, 300 dig bucks, and we have some new customization. So for anybody who's tuning in, welcome to the Gaming Alvin. We are looking into a game called Dig VR, which is going to be releasing on April 29th. Originally, it was supposed to come out on May 1st, however, it was pushed forward. I had the chance to get a review key. As you can see, I am already in the game. I checked the game out already. I have a review already up on my channel, so make sure to check that out. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, or just say hi in the chat. And for anybody else who has already subscribed, hello and welcome to the stream. And yes, Dig VR is a super fun game, lighthearted simulation. And yeah, we are still currently working with the mini digger, and we have 2 new jobs available. We have the Grasping Berry and we have the Dixon Manor. So what we're going to do first, let's do the Dixon Manor. Sir Harold Diggersly, short back and sides. Dixon Manor has some new owners. The new rich and wealthy estate owners who have inherited Dixon Manor have requested your services to prepare the manor for its grand reopening. This place has been left and ruined for years, therefore it's going to be a pretty big job, so you have to take on the garden area at a time. Still, as they say, time is money, and those estate holders must have quite a stash of cash to splash on this place. Alright. Let's go clean up the manor. Okay. Well, hello. Allow me to officially welcome you to Dixon Manor. Before you can get into the 19th century garden, you'll need to clear the debris from the entrance and trim the overgrowth from the gates. We can no longer close the gates to keep the riffraff out. One must have privacy, you know. Only once you have done that, you will be able to drive into the grounds and begin on the rest of the garden. Snap to it, no time to waste, and try not to damage anything. Kind regards, Sir Harold Diggersly. Alright. And I am not calibrated. There we are. Turn this sucker on. Let's go. Oh, we have a new tool. We have a trimmer. Hold cross button to activate the trimmer. Press circle button to change the vertical rotation. I am very far away from the digger. There we are. Simple enough. You can rotate the trimmer tool head horizontally and the left and right by pressing L2, R2 button. Rotate the trimmer tool head to align with the hedge on the left and then trim it. Ah. Simple enough. But it looks like you're getting the hang of that trimmer. Now get rid of all the debris blocking the entrance. So that means I gotta go switch my tool to the grabber. Okay, let's see what we have over here. We have rocks and we have a tree. And I do see a saw up there. Alright, gotta put it in a skip. That's one rock gone. 2 more to go, and a tree to go. Got one more rock left, and then we have one more tree, and then who knows what we have to do. I'm guessing we have to cut down those dead trees with the saw. There's also a grabber up there, and we have to probably take him away as well. Now the tree, I'm guessing we have to put that on the tarp. And there we are. Be careful not to knock anything over. The gate has Dixon Manor in there. That's pretty cool. Now all the debris is cleared from the entrance. You can start trimming the grass and hedges inside. Ah, okay. So we have to switch our tool again. quite a bit to do here. Got some more grass over here, and we have one more hedge. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this here. That should be okay. Yeah, we can get here. That's the lawn all cleaned up. It's almost good enough for a game of croquet or croquette. Now to get those wretched dying trees out of here. They are such an eyesore. Okay, yes, so we gotta cut down, from the looks of it, 2 trees. Okay. Ugh, my back's getting a bit sore here, the way I'm sitting here, and with the diggers.
Non-scout, the elegant new name in non-care, refining the way you live. Visit Non-Scar online for great deals every day and give your love the treatment it deserves.
Right, heard you were pretty hardcore. Want to know what would make you even more hardcore? That's right, more hardcore! We've got shit, sand, gravel, stone, and any other hardcore materials you can think of. And we're offering 2 bags for the price
Okay, that's
of
one tree
3.
taken care of.
So come on down to Hardcore Blimey Bargains and Discounts and save yourself some money today.
Here's something I think you'd like.
And the other thing that the game could maybe use is the grass here, you know, the green right here. Maybe add some more, I don't know, some more detail to that. Like maybe some dirt marks or some particles or something like that. I don't know. Just something to give it a little more depth. Excellent work cutting down those trees. Now dispose of them outside and make the place look untidy. Okay, will do. I am not calibrated at all. Well, actually, I am. It's so far away. I gotta get closer because it's a weird. Yeah, this is much better. Oh yeah. Last two trees, we gotta get rid of these, and then I think the job is completed. Oop. Don't run away from me. There we are. Okay. Okay, I lift it up a little bit here. Okay, one more tree to go. Let's get it done. Does look pretty cool. Dixon Manor. Well done. I had my doubts, about you, but to begin with, well done. I had my doubts about you to begin with, as I do with all commoners. But you are proving quite useful to have around. Go and park up the digger, and I'll sort out some of your finances for you. Alrighty. Next job completed. Absolutely splendid. The entrance and garden are looking spiffing, if I do say myself. Dixon Manor is well on its way back to glory. One will be in touch when one is ready for the next phase of the manor to be updated. Regards, Sir Harold Diggersly. And as you can see, no damages, S rank $350, and we have some new customization again. Ooh, wow, that burp came from deep down. Sorry about that if you heard that. Alright, we got some new customization. We still have the mini diggers, so let's go right into Grasp and Bury. Gary M. Scott, Crowd Control. The local festival, Grasp and Bury, is almost ready for the festival goers to arrive in their tens of thousands. The events manager has reached out about finishing up some work near the site entrance. Do a good job, and there might be a few complimentary tickets heading your way. Alright, let's do it. Hey there, I heard you're the best in the business to get this job done before things fully kick off. To start with, the ground near the main entrance needs the drilling out for the speaker towers. You also need to place metal fencing near the entrance so people can get in safely. Do a good job, and I might still be able to score you some free festival tickets. Good luck, Gary M. Scott, Festival Events Manager and World's Best Boss. Okay, let's do it. And we have a new tool head. You now have the auger tool head equipped. This is used to drill holes into the ground. Hold cross button to activate the auger. With the auger active, push the boom down to drill into the ground. Okay. Wow, you got that first hole drilled in no time, but we still need a couple more drilling. Okay. There's one up there. There's two over here. over here. Yeah. I gotta straighten up here. That's all the holes for the tower speakers drilled out. Now to get those bases installed. Okay, then I need to grab my bucket over there. And I gotta place those things in there. Can't think of the name. I really gotta extend the arm. Okay, so it's showing me exactly which one to put where.
The elegant renewal in young care, refining the way you
Okay, don't go against that
visit
sign.
Lone Star online for great deals every day. And give a
Okay, that green area was very quickly there.
G'day, heard you were pretty hardcore. Want to know what would make you even more hardcore? That's right, more hardcore. We've got shingles, sand, gravel, stone, and any other hardcore material you can think of. And for a limited time only, we're offering 2 bags for the price of 3. So come on down to Hardcore Climbing.
There we are. Got 2 more to go.
And save yourself some money today.
Wait for it, just listening to this.
That one goes all the way at the end. Coffee and donuts. Oh, I would like a donut. Oh, burger and fries. Oh, I could eat anything right now, honestly. Nice work. We'll get the speaker set up later. Now we need holes drilling for the flagpoles and metal fencing lifting into place at the entrance to the festival. Ah, okay. And then let's do the fencing first. Okay, where's an oh, there's another fence there. One goes here on the left. Nope. Ooh, my first mistake. But it's okay. You can do a few mistakes before it ranks you lower. So it goes from S to A to B to C. Of course, I'm going for S ranking, no doubt. So I can still do 3 mistakes, but of course I don't want to. How many more holes do I have to? Oh, I have to dig 4 holes. Okay. Right. Now, gotta go switch my tool head. Okay, let's start off with the ones in the front right here. There we are. Great job, it's starting to come together. Now head to the site exit. Oh, I guess job completed. Got a windmill in the wind turbines in the distance. Looks really cool. Just a bit blurry. Great job, we're one step closer to getting the festival ready for opening. I can already sense it's going to be rocking this year. Next on the agenda, we'll be cleaning up the campsite. We'll contact you when we're ready for you to get cracking on it. Thanks, Gary M. Scott, Festival Events Manager and World's Best Boss. So, I have 1 damage here, but you still get the S ranking because you do have a certain amount you can do before it drops to you in rank. 250 total earnings. Alright, let's see what else we got here with the mini digger. Unless, maybe we're... Ah, we got a new digger. Look at that. And there's a bunch of new jobs available there. Yep, and there it is. Our new digger. New digger unlocked. Very nice. Alrighty. Let's customize this thing. Definitely want that. You can also just, you know, you can do certain paint jobs for certain areas. But, you know, I like to do it that way. So, we got some newer paints available here. We also got some new skins. And we got some new decals. And I got that one there. I got a hammer here. Very cool. Right. Okay, enough customization. Let's get digging. Let's test it out. Where are we? So we have Toflington Street, Dickthorpe Yoga Retreat, and we got the Old Diglington Estate. Oh, time trials. Okay, never mind. That's taken care of. Come on, then let's go. Mary Wright Neighbours Dispute. A snooty woman is having a dispute with a neighbor. She thinks his fence is ugly, so she wants to hide it with a new one of her own. Seems a little petty, but she will pay good money, and a job is a job if you can deal with her attitude. Okay. So I guess we build a new fence or dig holes for new fence poles or something like that. Alright, we got a big digger here. Hello, dear. My neighbor has built a preposterous fence around his garden, and it's bringing down the quality of the neighborhood. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's snobbery. He tries to pretend he's superior, and it makes it harder for us who really are. So, there is only one thing for it. I have decided to build my own fence, one with rural class and style. However, I need you to dispose of the old brick wall first before drilling in new fence post holes. Do you think you are up to the job? Okay. Right, so let's go break some stuff. There's quite a bit to break here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff to pick up here, too. Oh boy, that's gonna take a while. Stuck. Ah! There we are. Okay, I'll get closer. I'm not looking forward to grabbing all those things and putting in the skip. Bravo! No, get rid of the mess into the skip. Look at all those yellow dots on the bottom. Okay. Alright, so the tool hits are getting larger as well. Now, let's see if I can grab some items here, like 2 items at once and stuff like that. That would be great. Oh yeah, it works. Well, at least it lets you grab a few things double. Because if you would have to pick up everything just single like now, all the rest parts here. Whew. Okay. Why didn't you grab it? Grab it! There we are. I mean, the fence he built there isn't too bad. It's just, I don't know if I would have gone with that color, but not that bad. But a Karen is a Karen, right? Yeah, it's starting to fill up. I gotta start putting it more to the left there. Yeah, still got a few chunks left here. I don't know if I can. Can I grab these 2 at once? That would be nice. Yes. Yeah, it's only one part. One piece. Okay, that's 2. That's not that much left. We're getting there. Slowly, but we're getting there. Ooh, this is... Can't get any higher. Oh. 10 or 9 more pieces here. Of course I get a single piece. Okay, this part here, honestly, is collecting all these items is a bit boring, honestly. But that's what you gotta do. I'm making good progress though. Almost at the finish line. I'm gonna drill some holes into the ground. So that skip is really filled up. Hey. There we are. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I got to do today as well. I'll probably have to mow the lawn at our house and then clean the house too. So yeah, I got a busy day today outside of the virtual work day here. But it is really good weather outside. It is super sunny, warm. So yeah, summer is coming. We're still in spring. It's still early in the year. Well, not early in the year. I mean, the 5 months are almost already over from this year. Alright. So we got 3 more pieces to collect. And yeah, it's pretty much all I can almost do here because this thing is pretty filled up. Well, maybe I should have stacked it a little bit nicer, I guess. Alright. First, I got one more run to go. Alright, the last piece of the wall.
G'day, I'm Rudy, owner of the Clean Room Cab Cleaning and Vehicle Maintenance and other general useful services.
Oh, it fell out. Doesn't matter, it counts.
Hi, I'm Rudy.
Right, now I gotta dig some holes here for the fence poles.
Vehicle maintenance plus other general useful services. Wink, wink. Do you operate an excavator all day long? You do? Well, I've got some fab news for you. We will periodically clean your cab when you're not around.
So we have 4 holes to drill.
100% of the time. Give us a bell to book your cab cleaning service today. Ready to enter the pit? The biggest rock hits from artists across Fishy come for a once-in-a-lifetime event you won't want to miss. Raspen Berry coming soon. Tickets non-refundable. See terms and conditions for details.
Wait for it, just listen to this.
Superb, you've done a marvelous job of breaking down the wall and disposing of it, and without too much extra mess, thankfully. Oh, now I gotta... Okay, I gotta put the fence poles down. So, that means I gotta go grab the bucket. Alrighty. And then we have 2 more over here for those 2 holes. Last one. And I believe once we have those in, we should be all finished up. Because I don't see any more tools or stuff laying around. Splendid. A job well done. Now why don't you park up the digger and we'll sort out your payment, and please try not to cause any mess on the way. Alrighty. Oh, I have to drive all the way up there. Okay. Wonder what they're building here. A little outside garden house or something. Hello, sir. Please move aside. Digger coming through. Oh gosh, that's simply wonderful. I have a reputation to uphold, you know. My perfect petunias and tantalizing tulips are known far and wide. When my garden is finished, it will be the talk of the street. No, the whole Dickshire. Thank you once again. Kindest regards, Mary Wright. Alright, well, that's another S rank, no mistakes. And we have new customization. That was our first job with the new digger. So as you can see, we got some new customization available over there. So, new job available. Diglington Fields. Dr. Sarah Tops, Trench Warfare. Okay. And what's this? Dickthorpe Yoga Retreat. Let's do this. A client has come forward looking for help in finding her inner peace. She's been living in the fast lane for many years and now needs to surround herself with calm and tranquility while helping others master the art of relaxation. How she will achieve that with a noisy digger in her garden is anyone's guess, but that's something that can't be avoided with the work she wants done. Okay. Let's go fix up her garden then, I guess. Namaste. Thank you for agreeing to take on the challenge ahead. Although the journey may be long, I hope you find comfort knowing that the work you're about to do will assist in helping the people of my yoga class find true inner peace. Many blessings, Charlotte. Okay. So it looks like we got a few rocks that we gotta break down. And then we have a compactor over there. And I do see a tarp here, so we're gonna probably have to dig. I don't see it. Oh, there's a bucket over there. Okay. Right. Let's get going. Oop. Might as well since I'm already here. I was actually going to turn to get over here, but... and I do see a trimmer. Oh, I gotta break it down even more. Once the pond is complete, it will give me the time to reflect. Okay. Ah, yeah, so we gotta dig up the hole there. But I'm gonna take care of the rocks first. Good. With the little rocks gone, perhaps you can set off on your path to happiness. So that's digging. Is this compacting then? Wrong. That way. No, let me go over here. Let me dig over here and then we'll come from the other side. Maybe I need the smaller bucket then for that. We'll see. See what we can grab. Left a good chunk in the middle right there. Ooh, I'm falling into the hole. Ooh, I'm missing. Ooh, okay. Lucky that didn't affect my rating. Okay, I think we have enough room here in the back, so I don't think we're gonna have to change the bucket. Oh yeah, that's compacting right there. Right, so this is the only hole that I think we have to dig. Left a good chunk there. Got 44% only so far. Wow. Oh, I mean, well, here's a good chunk of ground still to dig away. Oh yeah, that was a good scoop, 85%. Look at that bucket filled up. Is there anything behind? Oh, I gotta watch out for the gong. So there's definitely still some ground left there, and then there's some here. So if I dig out this and that part, then we should be all ready to go. We're already at 97%. Okay, so that little piece there on the corner is all I have left. Compacted path, alright. So, where is the compacted? There it is.
Owner of the Clean Room the cleaner, roomy cab cleaning and vehicle maintenance plus other general useful services. Wait, wait. Do you operate an excavator all day long? You do? Well, I've got some bad news for you. We will periodically clean your cab when you're not around. So it's perfectly clean 100% of the time. Give us a bell to book your cab cleaning service today. Ready to enter the pit? The biggest rock hits from artists across Diggersly come for a once-in-a-lifetime event you won't want to miss. Raspen Buried coming soon. Tickets non-refundable. See terms and conditions for details.
If I could, I'd play this one on repeat.
Trimming the grass is like a new beginning. The beauty of the landscape will reveal itself. Oh, I must have pressed the cross button. Did not mean to do that, but where is the... oh, there is the trimmer. And as you can see, I only have 3 mistakes in the whole missions available. So the bigger the digger becomes, I think the less mistakes you're allowed to do. Because with the mini digger you had 5 mistakes you were allowed to do. There's quite a bit of grass to cut around here. To watch out here, pretty tight space. Placing the lanterns will light the way. Let nothing be hidden from sight. Okay. What lantern? Oh, I definitely need my bucket first to grab things. Well, good thing I already compacted the dirt here so that I can go right through the middle and don't have to go on the outside. Oh, I didn't even see that roof there. Is that gonna work? Oh, barely. I can feel the energy flowing through this place. Please park up the digger. Alrighty. Dude.
was amazing. There's
They
so
say
much
true
more to
beauty
come,
lies
so
in the eye of the
stay
beholder, and you have proven that today with all that you have achieved. I see now through your eyes the wonders that can be achieved through hard work and dedication. May your spirit and digger be blessed in this life and the next. Live, love, laugh, and dig. Charlie. So the compactor, yeah, we're accidentally pressed the button, but it's still a S ranking, $400, and we got some new customization. Alright, let's go check out and see what kind of customizations we have unlocked now. Oh, we got the... Didn't we have that already? The red? Ah, yellow right here. Okay. We got a new skin available. Ah, blossoms. Okay. Got a bunch of decals here. Got some... Oh yeah, I got that. Alright. Alright, we have... Where are we? Diglington Fields. Dr. Sarah Tops. A local scientist has been granted access to excavate a farmer's field. The farmer's sheepdog has been digging around and uncovered something very exciting. She would like you to come and join the team to take care of the heavy-duty tasks and help uncover what is possibly buried beneath the soil. Okay. And we shall do that. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you join our team. I'm Dr. Sarah Tops. My team and I need your help in unearthing what may be buried in these fields. Don't worry, it's nothing gruesome, we hope. We have found a few items of interest close to the surface, but we need the big machinery to dig some larger test trenches to see if it's worth continuing with the dig. The areas we are interested in are clearly marked out. Please try to be careful when digging the trenches. I hate for whatever is buried to get damaged. Many thanks, Dr. Sarah Tops. Okay. What to do? Yeah, dig. So there's some rocks we gotta break. There's some digging over there. There's digging over here. Alright. So we definitely got our work cut out. That rock will need breaking up carefully in case there is anything of interest beneath it. Ah, great. Okay, I filled up the hole with dirt again, and apparently that causes to be a mistake. Bit odd. Alrighty, let's get back to digging. That was a good scoop. One more scoop and we should be good. Fantastic, what a find. I'm excited to see what data we get from these. We could be on to something big. Well, looks like we found some bones there. Alright, so we got some more here. But we need the little... There's the small bucket. Anything behind me we have to watch out for. Okay. Well, we got the pallet here, so... But I should be able to just drive over that pallet, because that's where the scooper was. Let's go on the other side. Well done. It looks like there may be some bone fragments showing through. How exciting. Ooh. Okay, it looks like we need our breaker again. And there's also a grabber, and I see a skip over there, so I'm guessing we have to... Guess we have to remove some rocks then. Yep, gotta remove those rocks, but let's go break up the other rock there since I have the breaker attached right now. And then I guess we'll remove the rocks and then we'll go ahead and dig. Well, it looks like there's a dig area once I remove those rocks. Now all these rock fragments are on the skip. I'm sure one of our geologists will have a field day deciding which are interesting and which are not. I often wonder if he shows us much interest in his relationships. Okay. Well, somebody's on the toilet. Hello. Excellent work. Now this area is clear, you can get started on digging the trench. Where's the bucket? Over there. Okay. So I got 2 trenches to dig out. Okay, let's get the arm closer again. Don't want to knock anything over and lose points here. There we are. Okay, I see why it's not digging so deep. I was like, why is it not digging? I don't even know if there's anything behind me. Is there? No. But the question is, I don't want to break anything. Alright, I got one more scoop left to go. No digging. Not yet. I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe I can get it all the way. Ah, 5%. Okay, I gotta go from the other side. So let's go over here. Because that's all I am missing. Not sure it is good. Let's see if I can dig like this. Yeah. I hope we don't have anyone walking through here at night and falling into these trenches by accident. They may mistake it for a graveyard rather than a dig site. Well, then close it off or have security around here. And, like, not that hard. Right, one more trench to go. Let's do this. It's like I'm hyping up digging trenches here. Ah, there's another rock. That means I have to go switch out my tool again. Where's the breaker? Oh, it's over there. I gotta drive all the way over there. Let's see if I can do it with the arm like this. That should be doable. Alright, there they are. Okay, I'm gonna come from this side and dig from the far end. This is a pretty big job. It's taking quite some time to finish it. Okay, should be able to go all the way into the middle. That's everything for now. If you could move the digger somewhere safe so my team can get stuck into trying to dig up more amazing finds, that would be great. Alrighty. So, where's the exit over there? Empty out the bucket real quick. And let's go over there. Turn on the boost mode here. Excellent work. What we have right now is perfect evidence to continue our excavations here. I will contact you again when we need further help. Thank you very much, Dr. Ceratops. Okay, I did one when I dropped the dirt there. But we still got the S, 400 credits, new customization. Nice. So we got new jobs available. So we have Dixon Manor up here, and we have the new Dicklington Estate. Michael Uphill, struggle.
That woke me up. How about you?
The
new residential area is under construction. The foreman needs some extra help on site after a slight accident. They are not off to a great start, but he's heard that you have the necessary skills to get the job done. Okay. Let's go see what they need. Always willing to help someone in need. Great. To have you join us on site, we have plenty of work for you to get stuck into. First of all, we need you to clear a path. Some dirt rain from Blimey Bargains spilled dirt all over the site entrance, and now we can't get up there. Once the slope is clear, the crew needs some of the materials dropping off up there. After that, there's a couple of smaller jobs to take care of up on the top section. All right, so get the dirt clear, put it on the tarp, and then take it from there. Dig up the dirt and drop it on tarp. Okay. Can I get multiple? Maybe? So I don't have to go back for each and every dig? Oh yeah. Alright, we're at 86%. Maybe one more dig? Maybe, probably more like 2 digs. Ah, come on, 2 more percent. I'm not gonna go all the way back to get just for 2% there. There we are. Great stuff. That should make it easier to get up to the top section. Take the equipment and materials up for us, and then there are a few more jobs to tackle. Okay, so I gotta get the mixer and a pallet with cement. Okay, since I'm going uphill, I'm gonna have to pull this up.
There's so much more to come, so stay tuned.
Okay, there's definitely some dirt I have to compact over there. Okay, now I gotta go grab that pallet, put it down over here, and see what else I have to do up there. Ooh. Days since last accident, 0. Okay. That's not good. But that's what I'm here for. Great, that was a bit of back and forth, but it was worth it for the crew, and we were able to get cracking once we have finished up everything else. Okay, what else do I have to do? Well, I guess for starters, I need the compactor. I'm gonna flatten up the dirt here. What? Why? I instantly stopped. See, that's what I said. That's what I mean. If you don't stop instantly, it's gonna give you a minus. And that's like... yeah. It should give you at least a chance to, you know, stop. Yeah, that's not very middle. That's better. Seriously, 1%? You're not gonna give me that 1%? Okay. Under the saw. Oh, looks like I have to cut up the pipe here. Oh, and I'm gonna need the bucket again. I'll probably grab it and put it somewhere. So that takes care of all the holes. Drop that off. Let's grab the saw. Ooh. You know what? Let me get this a little bit closer here. Should be within the yellow marker. That pipe cracked before we even got it into the ground. Good job we spotted, or we'd be digging it up again. Drop the bits into the skip. Where is the skip? Over there. Okay. But what I can do is I could use a rotation this time to be a bit quicker on this. You know, like turn this thing around. And then drive backwards. If it works, it works. Ooh. Ooh. No, don't go down. You're supposed to turn. Backwards. Let's see if I can get it. Excellent work. Park up the digger and I'll sort out what we owe you. Alrighty. Great work. I'll let you know when we are on to the next phase and get you back down here with us. Thanks again, Michael Stone. So yeah, the contractor, I didn't even have a chance to let go of the X button already, gave me a mistake. But it's okay, we got the S rank. So another S rank job completed.
Piston oil and lubricants today. We have all kinds of solutions for your faulty digger. No matter the problem, Bill will always have
What we have
you
up here,
covered.
Dixon Manor.
This one coming
Sir Harold
straight
Diggersly.
to
Oh
you.
well. The Manor Sitting Garden is the next area in need of some attention. It's a tight and closed space, so we'll make it tricky to maneuver. There's also a potential hazard in the garden that will need sorting out. The sooner we get this garden cleaned up, the sooner it can be open to the public. Alright, let's go check it out. A hazard. Okay. Wonder what that could be. Welcome back. As you can see, the manor garden has become quite overgrown and in need of attention. The grass and hedges have gone wild, and you need to set up a safety area around the water well. Apparently, the last person to fall down there gained a strange obsession with bats. Many thanks to Harold Diggersley. Okay, so that's the hazard area. So what to do first? Let's go digging, and then we'll go grab, and then we'll do the hedges. Oh, there's quite a lot of grass here. Is there a bigger bucket here? Or do I have to use this bucket? Ah. Okay, let's... Okay, that was 100% already. Cool. So that means I can dig up the next trench here. Alright, 70%. We're getting there. I'm surprised it didn't give me a fault yet, because I am quite a bit out of the yellow area there. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. This will look grand when we have new hedges planted in here. Okay. Yeah, let's get the grabber. And let's get rid of these rocks. Okay. Okay. Then we have everything grabbed, and then we have to do the hedges and the grass. To avoid any videos falling down the old well, we will need to set up cones around it. At least if anyone does end up down the well, we won't be held accountable. Okay? Right. So I gotta go grab my bucket again and place the cones. Okay, so that's the first one. We got 3 in total.
This one coming hot on the jobs this week.
Oh, that one's at the far end. Okay, let's see how I can get there. Without knocking over anything or breaking anything. That's pretty close. Okay, one more to go. That's the one in the front right here. Oh boy, that's a lot of hedges to trim. And cut the and grass to cut. That's all right then. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Of course, they have grass around the decorations. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Hey, that worked. Oh, splendid. What a fantastic job. Now go and park the digger up by the gate. Alrighty. And if we don't break anything now, we should have another S-ranked job. Turn on the boost. Rum, rum, rum. So as you can see, we were here earlier in Dixon Manor. We were down in that area, and now we're here. So see where our next area is going to be. The Manor Garden is starting to look like her old self again. It will be wonderful to have a family lunch there once again. Be careful not to damage anything on your way out, and I'll be in touch when we meet the next phase of the cleanup operation sorting. Regards, Sir Harold Diggersly. No mistakes, S rank, $550, and we have new customization. Lucky Dad. Alright, I wonder if we're getting our next digger soon. Oh, I gotta get up real quick here. Oh, my ass is getting numb. Oh, I feel very big. So we still have no new digger. I'm guessing we still have 1 or 2 jobs to do then. So what do we have here? Tuffington Street. Mary Wright Shallow Impact. So, the lady of the house has requested your help again. A large meteorite has landed in her garden, causing quite a lot of damage. She wants you to break it up, dispose of it, and also to move the materials into place, ready to repair the damaged wall. She also wants the job done at night so the neighbors don't see, although that won't stop them hearing it. Okay, so we gotta clean up a meteorite. Please, I need your help again. You won't believe what's happened. A ghastly meteor of all things has landed on my back in my back garden. A meteor. What is the world coming to? Please, get rid of it. With the neighbors admiring how my prized garden is progressing, this is all I need. An atrocious lump of space rock embedded in my garden. I'm utterly devastated. Just get rid of it as quickly as possible without drawing too much attention. This is terribly embarrassing. I'll be the talk of the street and not in a good way. Thank you, Mary Wright. Huh. There's already people standing there watching, looking. There's a dude over here. That's cool. Alright, let's break this sucker up. How do I get down there? Through the middle? Ah, no, there's a path back there? Yeah. Let's go a bit higher here. There we are. Oh, that's going to take a minute or two. After all, it is a big rock. There's still two parts I have to break up here. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, tricky. I think I'm in the yellow. I say I had my doubts about you being able to break up that monstrosity, but you have surprised me. Well done. Now get those pieces in the skip. I can see the neighbor's curtains twitching. I'm sure the news will be all over the local online group by now. Probably. Okay, let's see how I can grab the rocks here, because they are pretty big. Ooh. Ooh, even two pieces of... That's cool. Yes. That's a big skip. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. I can't get it as high as I would like or need it to be. I'm gonna hit that skip, am I? I can't get any higher. That's bad. Okay, so I already got 2 mistakes. I can only do 1 more. So I have to... Yeah, I definitely have to do them single-handedly here. Alright, so I have to be careful now, since I have 2 strikes already. Did not work as I expected it to work. But it's alright. We'll get it worked out somehow. We'll do it. I do see a bucket over there, so I'm not sure what we have to do with the bucket. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's gonna be a tight squeeze. I got 2 more pieces of rock here. But they're not too big. Should be doable. That's not gonna work. I'll definitely have to go spin the other way around. Oh, it just barely fits in there. Please fit. Please fit. Don't give me a strike. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you for getting the meteor broken up and into the skip. I'll have to call my award-winning landscape gardener once you have finished with everything to get this glorious garden back to its best. Okay, well, I guess I'm not done with the grabber yet. Looks like I have to grab tree logs. Okay, I gotta bring it over to the tarp. Make sure I don't hit anything or break anything on the way. I do see a few cones there, so I'm not sure if I have to grab those cones or not. Now they are moved, it will be easier to get the wall repaired. Ah, yeah, I gotta go get the... Oh, there's a few cones here. Right, so I gotta go get the bucket. So we have 5 cones and we have the pallets there. Alright. And let's take care of that. Where does this one go? Here. That one goes all the way to the far end.
This one coming hot on the charts this week.
And this one goes right start. So 2 more cones and then a big pallet. Now the question is, should I get the cones first or do I try the pallet? Now let me do the cones first, but I do have to watch out. Ugh. Do watch out that I don't break the bench. Ooh. No, no. Oh, is that going to be a A rating now, or is that still going to be a S rating? Just saying that I'm not allowed to do any more mistakes. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's see. Let's finish it up and see what our score is. If it's going to be a S or A rank. As long as I don't do another mistake. Excellent. The builder will be here tomorrow to make a start on repairing the wall. Okay? Ah, that stupid cone. I let it go too early. I didn't wait until it turned green. Okay, just gonna make sure I don't run against anything here. It's the last cone. And then we'll see what rank we'll have. Really don't know if it's going to be an A or a S. Bravo, thank you for sorting this mess out. I just hope this hasn't damaged my reputation. Please park up the digger at the exit and I'll take care of the finances. Right, let me turn around this way. And then let's go to the exit. Please let it be a S rank. Please, please, please. Thank you again. I'm sure the whole street will be talking about this for weeks and my neighbors will have been in hysterics. Have people nothing better to do than gossip and stick their noses in where it's not wanted? I can't wait to see their faces when my garden is finally complete. Hopefully, this will be the last time I call up here in your service. Sincerely, Mary Wright. Ah, it's still a S rank. Yes. Okay, so you're allowed to do 3 mistakes. And if the 4th one, I would have had an A. Okay. Ah, thank God. Oh!
Now, a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Lawnscarped, the elegant new name in lawn care, refining the way you mow your lawn. Visit Lawnscarped online for great deals every day and give your lawn the treatment it deserves.
Now, here's a classic.